Hey guys, welcome back to another video on solo leveling Arise Black Thunder here. So before we jump on to the main video, let's cover this quick. As you know that Netmarble Content Creator Plus program is going on, you can support me for free codes. Like the latest codes have been submitted and one of them got approved, which I already sent out to all of my supporters. And shout out to all of my supporters. I'm really grateful for your support for this season. So if you wish to support me, the link will be in the description and I'll be really grateful as always. So coming back to the main video, so this video will cover some sauce. You must know that when I say sauce, it refers to the L word, which is kind of illegal in the gacha industry. So it will cover some of that. But first thing is, sauce can change at last moment, and sometimes it is true. Like most of the time, that info comes from Alpha. It is always true, the master leaker. But sometimes it is also changed the last moment. Like L1 was supposed to be a breaker, and he was made a DPS at last moment, and Akari was nerfed at last moment, and also like the Idol Hunters elements were shifted at the last moment because Myun was supposed to be a win DPS according to the leaks, but she was light. So keep that in mind. They might be true and might not be true, but still you can take them into consideration and start boosting your power because power will be the main enemy in the hard mode Voltaire workshop. So these were the leaks that they come out in plenty of servers, and the power requirement which is going in rumors to be 2.9 to 3.2 million, which is insane. Like I don't think it will be this much because then they won't be able to clear the aim of top 3k, top 6k, because they also have to keep in mind that some F2Ps will also attempt the hard mode. And if we see like Yogurt, so his hard mode was like 1.75 to 1.85 million, including the flames and all of us which are like OG players and had like plenty of shadow energy, like shadow power. So we were in green obviously, but still I don't think it will be 2.9 to 3.2 million. It is a lot. Even my account doesn't reach 3.2 million even with SJW, which is like a lot amount of power as compared to the hunters. And for the elements, they are saying that all of the elements which were in normal mode will also be in hard mode, but I don't think so. Like at best hard mode can be three elements: light, dark and fire. I don't think water will be there. Otherwise everyone can clear it because they have pretty strong water teams thanks to Yogurt, and everyone summoned for Vetcha because she was an anniversary unit and pretty strong. And if you see the Voltaire workshop, just to guess the power, so you can see like the normal mode is 2.1 to 2.2 billion, sorry, million. And here if we see the difference between the normal and the hard mode of Yogurt Berry, so you can see this much power. So kind of think of it like 600k gap between the normal and hard. It is not much. And if we see, like if we add 600k here, so like I said, in my opinion, at best the power requirement will be 2.7 to 2.8 million without the flames, and at best with flames included it will be like 2.75 to 2.85 million. Like I said, they have to complete the top 1k, top 3k, top 6k requirement, and for that they have to lower the requirement because many whales were complaining that Yogurt, hard mode Yogurt wasn't even a challenge. They completed it so easily, but still there might be a chance they put requirement insanely high just to give a challenge to the whales. And then once the top 1k is done, then they lower it down much lower, like from 2.9 million directly to 2.6 million. So many F2Ps can attempt to for top 3k, top 6k race, because at the end of the day whales are the topmost priority for Netmarble because they pay them obviously, so they have to cater their needs. And there might be a case that the power requirement is insanely high for the whales, and once top 1k is done then they will reduce it, so like some of the dolphins and F2Ps can attempt it and get in top 3k, top 6k race. Like if I show you my hunters that I was doing guild boss and simulation, so all of the artifacts are on the dark team, just to show you how much power I am in the hunter mode. And let me just go and search for the presets, because like I said, power is your biggest enemy in these modes. No matter how much high defense you have, defense penetration, damage increase, everything will be a waste if you can't even make it like in white, because in red it will be impossible for you. But if you manage to reach white, then you can barely clear it. And here I'll just put mini and the shadows so you can see how much power I'll gain. I'll put bestie, and Serbi and Biru. And for the remnant, I'll just put it because it also gives you 50k additional power. So you can see in like bottom left corner, it is 2.9 million barely. So if power requirement goes for like 2.9 to 3 million, then it will be insane for us dolphins too. Because I'm just hoping it is including the flames. Because if it is not including the flames, then it will be really hard for us too. But one thing good is, if you remember, then Uros is coming, a new shadow. I just hope they don't delay it like last time, because many people were hoping that Uros will come. And you can see I have fire team too, like Fern, Gina, and Yuki, and I have water team too if water comes as element. Like you can see my water team will give me the highest power just because I made their weapons level 128, and so that will give me additional power. Though I'll make a separate video on that too, like gaining power as much as you can before the hard mode comes. But you can see I have dark team, I have light team, and I have fire team. So whatever element it is, I'll be able to, like, I'm ready to clear it. So like I was saying, back to the shadows. So new shadow Uros is coming, and like last time, a new shadow was coming during the hard mode Yogomont, and they delayed it just because that people don't gain power and clear it easily, and many players were shafted because those F2B players were thinking we will just upgrade our shadows and we will get a massive CP boost and then we can clear it. But then they delayed it at the last moment, like I said, and then they weren't able to clear it. Like top 1k, obviously they managed to clear top 3k, top 6k, but you get the point. Like the main rewards are for like top 1k, obviously, like the skins, and you get to show off the frames and whatever you get. Though they promised us that we are getting a new shadow next patch, which is like coming in just 3 or 4 days. And I just lost pity to like A6 Pora using my 10-second trick. I just want A5 Spear before that hard mode comes. Only thing I'm focused is on that. Like in my opinion, what you should do is start farming as much as shadow materials is possible. If Uros is coming, we will get additional levels obviously. But I'm thinking like this is my shadow power currently, and if I like gain one more level, so it will go up to like 1.36 million. And only thing I'm lacking is one more remnant, which I'll be able to make really soon. Like let me show you that shadow. It is tank if I remember correctly. So only his weapon or the armament is A3, rest all of them are A4. And you can see the power gain it will give me. I will reach 1.36 million. Like I said, you have to start looking for every possible way to gain power. Like armory is there, shadows is there, and weapon levels, and the artifacts, everything, and enchantments too. Because some people forget enchantments too, and they give a massive amount of power. And not to forget the skills of the shadows, they also give a like large amount of power in the long run. And not to forget gems, which help like inflate the CP of the shadow so much, because main things are attack percentage, defense percentage, and HP percentage gems. And main thing is I'm trying to do as much as shadow enforcer is possible, because whenever you do like 7 or 14 missions, so every 2 or 3 times shadow waves appear like the secret mission, so you can farm that. And you can see like I have golden tickets just to make my SL spear or double S spear A5. And I'm also farming as much as advanced mana crystals as possible so I can craft these core breakers. I also said this in the previous video, start making your cores as much as you can, like level 20. They will also help you gain more power, like 2.25k CP boost for each and every core. So in a team you can get like 20k or 18k ish around power gain. So this is it. Start farming the resources and start gaining as much as power as possible in every possible way. I'll see you next time with more leaks. Till then, take care. And if you're new to the channel, do hit that like, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you next time. Till then, take care.